with another live stream, and in this live stream, it's going to be playing some MLB The Show 18, and no, we're not doing Road to the Show, we're doing, just to play now, we're going to do the Marlins versus the Rays, and, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Well, technically it's going to be the Rays versus the Marlins, because it's, the Rays going to be at the Marlins Stadium, because why? It's in Miami. I like the Miami Stadium better, but, yeah, so here we go. So here we go. I'm not going to be playing. It is the Rays versus the Marlins in Miami. Hope you guys enjoy. If you do, please smash that like button. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button too. And yeah, we're going to have a blast. So hope you guys enjoy. Give it a second. I messed up. Alright, so here we go. It is the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Miami Marlins in Miami. Hope you guys enjoy. Like this video. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. And let's begin. So we'll do 9 innings open. We'll do a 1 o'clock game. We'll do Clear Skies. Yeah, we'll do Clear Skies. And we'll do MLB Network. And yeah, so here we go. Like I said, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and smash that like button as well. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Let me know, comment in this live chat what your favorite team is, and hope you guys enjoy. So here we go.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Miami Marlins. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Jose Arena is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
At the plate, Denard Span. He will lead this one off today. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Brinson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Up next for the Rays, Matt Duffy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2.
Batting third, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Kevin Kiermaier. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. first pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Chris Archer gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Standing in, Lewis Brinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Popped him up. Duffy over to his right. He's got it one away. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run home.
Ready now for the Marlins, Derek Dietrich, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Dietrich, an Ohio native. He was taken in the second round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Here's the pitch. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Up next from Miami, Starlin Castro. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Dietrich leads off first with one away. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. There's a strike.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Runner at first here, one man out. This one's down to third. Reined in. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Carlos Gomez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers compete at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Here it comes on 1-1. Grounded to the right. Gloved by Castro. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
So coming to the plate, Brad Miller. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Popped him up. Ford in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Now that's popped up. Ford is there and the side is retired. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Justin Ford. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Justin Ford.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit well towards the hole. Gloved by Miller. And a good throw gets him one gone.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at Adeiny Echeverria. His calling card is 100% his glove. He's high up there in range. The ability to go in the hole and make the long throw across the diamond. Look for him to have a big impact on defense today.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Bottom of the second here with no score. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. And it misses. 3-1 now. Cameron Maybin is on deck. Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Here's Cameron Maybin now to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1-1. The This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging bunt to the mound. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Miami down in order. Will move to the third with no score. Great shot there of the blue waters and long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the third inning on MLB Network. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
No strikes.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8, shortstop.
Here's Echeverria now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 22.
And now it's the Tampa Bay pitcher, Chris Archer. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Miguel Rojas.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gomez has a read on it. 1 down.
Batting 8, catcher.
Digging in, Chad Waller. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 2-1 is outside for a ball.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jose Arena. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Here comes the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
The 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Center fielder, number 9.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He topped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
1 strike now from Archer. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Kiermaier is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Denard Span back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Matt Duffy. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, Center fielder.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south.
Oh, a great diving stoppage short. How about that? The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in to try it again, Derek Dietrich. He drew a walk his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Two and 0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Count 2-1.
This is on the ground over to first. Crone is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Starlin.
Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Ball.
Stepping in now, Justin Bohr as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Gomez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed up a little high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these 2 guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see 2 pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
Fouled away. And that is swung on and missed, so they'll keep Gomez off base here, and there's one away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Ready for another chance? Brad Miller. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Wilson Ramos is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. Hit on the ground to third. Anderson scoops it up, throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike. Anderson, just 24 years of age. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Behind 0-2 now. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get at the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit in the air to center field. Kiermaier is there, 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Archer's ready. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Standing in now, Chad Waller. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. One strike now from Archer. And a fastball just a bit up. Waller swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off up for ball number 3. There's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Jose Arena. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Rojas over at second. Waller at first. 2 out in the inning. Changeup in for a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Marlins strand a pair. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Here's C.J. Cron now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And the Rays are in the hit column.
Hey, D-Row, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
Here's Echeverria now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Flare out toward right center. Maben moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Into the box, Chris Archer. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Denard Span. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Matt Duffy.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Matt Duffy, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Up high, 2-1 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Got him. So they're unable to even put the ball in play here, and now 1 more out can get him out of this mess with the game still tied.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier popped him up. Anderson has a play. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Rays leave them loaded, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. So 1-1. Is a changeup that gets him off balance for a strike. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
In now, Derek Dietrich, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-1. Runner goes for second. Swing and a liner. Dietrich stands at first with 1 out. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. The second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Marlins down quietly. Still no score. Welcome back to South Florida. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's Carlos Gomez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Brad Miller. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Castro has it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. We are still scoreless. Ready once again, Justin Bour. He was a double play victim last time around.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1-0 home. Fouled off. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Anderson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Set and the pitch.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0.
This has to be a productive at bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cameron Maven. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard. Scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Rojas. He singled his last time up. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Striding in once again, Chad Wallach. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Ford at third. Anderson on second. Rojas at first. One gone. Rounded down the third baseline. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. One run scored. And he is in there.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Sergio Romo takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Sergio Romo.
Digging in once again, Jose Arena. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4 6 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another chance? C.J. Cron. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Stepping into the box, Adeiny Echeverria. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Popped him up. Waller is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Malik Smith will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 0.
And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They trail things here 2-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Tampa Bay, Number 52, Chaz Rowe.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. We'll see what he can do leading off the home eight.
Lewis Brinson.
First pitch on its way. Swinging a ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Derek Dietrich.
Ready now for the Marlins, Derek Dietrich. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Good. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In tight with the slider, 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Denard Span, no hits to this point.
Denard Span.
First pitch coming, here it is. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Matt Duffy will be next. The 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 3-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. this is hit the other way out toward left field. Dietrich comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Number 5.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Matt Duffy. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others. But not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-0 is a ball down and away.
3 balls, no strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. The 3-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Maven is there. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder,
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first. 2 is left. Ward. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
A 2-0 finish today. The Marlins
And the Marlins beat the Rays 2-0. What a win for the Marlins here.
On the mound. Chris Archer pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it for my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak. This is Matt
Tampa only got 2 hits on the guy.
Presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Anyway, alright, this has been Nick for 96. Hit the like button, subscribe button, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Nick for 96 is out.
victorious Miami